Hi everyone. So welcome to Magnitude Software. So friends, today we will discuss about IDE tools, okay, that are used for Python. So today our topic is we'll be discussing about IDE tools, okay. So for Python, okay. So basically IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment Tool. So once again, IDE stands for Integrated Development and Environment Tools, okay. So this tools. Okay, so integrated development environment tools are required. You have to use any one of IDE tool if you want to write a program and if you want to execute a program. Okay, so it is nothing but basically it is a platform so that you have to use to execute the program, to execute the Python program. So there are various IDE tools are available. So now, for example, I'll name you. For example, you have idle shell or Python shell. You have a Jupyter notebook. You can have a Google Colab. So it depends upon operating system also. So here today, so I will tell you the IDE tools. I'll speak about IDE tools which are compatible with several operating systems, because see, normally we use either Windows operating systems, okay, so or we will use like a Linux operating system, or we can use um, Android also, okay, Android, or then we'll use iOS. So okay, so for example you can use iOS also, like for example Mac, okay. So right, okay, so depending upon the operating system that you have to use, then you are using that, you have to have an IDE tool so which will support that particular platform. So you know that Python is also a platform independent, so it is operating system independent, because Python works on you can execute a Python code on any operating system. So that's why, so it is essential for every student, it is essential to know how to use Python in various platforms. So first let us see for Windows, okay. So Windows, it is quite easier to download and use. For example, if you want to install Python for Windows, then IDE tool, so let us see, we can use the preferred tool is IDE idle shell, okay. So you can use idle shell or Python shell, no problem. It is also called as Python shell, this one you can use, okay. So here let us see how to install this. So to install this, just you go to Google Chrome or anything, you can go to the home page of your web. Then after that, once doing that, then you just type you just type Python Python, then you press enter. The moment you press enter, then it will take you to the first website. So this is www.python.org. So this is the official website of Python. So now if I click that particular website, then I can see this particular web page here, okay. So here you can see a lot of options are available: about, downloads, documentation, community, then success stories, news and events. So here just you can go to downloads. The moment you place the cursor at this particular downloads, so now you can see download for Windows, the latest version is available. So the current version of Python is 3.11.1, okay. So if you want to download it, just click this. The moment you click this, you can see the bottom .exe file will be downloaded. It's very simple, 24.1 MB only. So and after that, you have to run that .exe file, so that automatically the Python will be installed and it will be ready to use in your Windows, okay. So for example, I have already installed it, so let me check that. So for example, want to use, okay, so I will just open this application, then you will be coming to know like how it look like, okay. So just you can see here, it's opening. We have to wait for a moment. Okay, so if you want to download, ultimately it is quite easy. Just open a Google, then just type Python, then you can download whatever the website. So this is what I told you. It is showing idle shell 3.11.0 it is. Okay, now here you can write anything. For example, if I say a equal to 10, yes, now it is giving 10. If I say b equal to 20, right, now it is giving b value. If I say a plus b, now it is giving me 30. So 10 plus 20 is 30, right? So this is how you can use it. And if you want to write your program in a separate file, then you can go to file, then you can open a new file. So here you can write a program, and here you can save it. Then after that, so remember, see, for example, let us do it same thing. For example, a equal to 10, then I will write b equal to 20, then I will say c equal to a plus b, then let me say print. So print here, I'll say print c. Okay, now after this, you have to save this program. So somewhere you save it, you save as, so wherever you want to save, that doesn't matter. For example, I will save in desktop, I'll save on desktop. So for example, I am showing that example. So you can give any file name, but remember that you have to give an extension .py. So .py stands for it's a Python file. Okay, so all Python programs will be saved with an extension of .py only. So let me save this. Now this will be done. After that, you can go to run. So run module or shortcut is F5. So the moment you press it, then automatically the program is executed. It is 30. Answer is 30. Okay, so this is how you have to use your this thing. Okay, so you can use the download and install the IDE. Okay, now this is about the Windows operating system. So now this is done. So now you're familiar like how to operate with Python in Windows operating system. Now if you are using Linux, because you know Linux is an open source, so most of the people will prefer, it's also virus free. So there are several advantages compared to okay, of Linux. So if you are a Linux user, then the thing is that with Linux, so with Linux, Python is default. So no need to install Python if you are really Linux user. Okay, because it is default. Means for example, when we install Windows operating system into the computer, so it will, you know, you will come to know like automatically Windows Media Player will come, Paint application will come like that. So those are all default with the Windows operating system. Similarly, in Linux, Python is default. So if you are a Linux user, no need to install, no need to download anything, you are ready to use Python immediately. So that is what exactly you have to remember here. Okay, now if you're an Android user, okay, if you're Android user, it's a very important, because nowadays everyone, most of the people are using, you know, like Android mobiles. Okay, so on spot, if you got any doubt or if you want to execute any program, then it is difficult to open a computer or a desktop. Okay, so mobiles are always available with human beings. So that's why what you can do is you can even operate, you can even write a programs, and even you can execute the program in Android also. So for that, you just go to Play Store. Okay, so go to Google Play Store. So in that, you just install this app. There is official app called Pydroid, Pydroid. Current version is Pydroid, so Pydroid 3. You open this particular app and download it. It's hardly, I think it will be somewhere around 56 to 57 MB. So it will be like, you know, 57 MB approximately. Okay, of size, very small size. Okay, so now you directly install it. So then you can open the Pydroid and you can start writing programs. So I'll show you how it look like. Okay, so for example, you go to Google, then simply like, you know, so just type Google like, you know, Play Store. Okay, then here, so playstore.google.com will open. So of course this is on Windows. What I'll say is in apps previously games were selected. So here, yeah, it is showing because it is, so search bar is here. So search for Pydroid, Pydroid. You can see here Pydroid 3. So that is what you're getting. So now you can see. So this is what the icon of Pydroid 3. Okay, Py3. This is what Pydroid 3 IDE for Python 3. Okay, so this is what exactly, if you download this particular app in your mobile, then Python is ready even with the Android operating system also. Because most of the students they may feel that it is difficult to practice, we don't have laptops or we don't have desktops, some people used to say. But those who are not having laptop, desktop, immediately you cannot purchase, then the beautiful alternative is using a mobile. So you, even it is possible to execute any Python program. It can be a small program or it can be a large program, so always that is possible. So you can make use of this. Okay, right now the next one is Mac. If you're using an Apple OS, then you have to use, okay, so you go to your app store. Okay, so go to your app store. In that you download this, the name is that, like, you know, Python, Python IDE. So this is the name of the app which is existing, which will support for Apple application. So that's why you can use this particular thing. Okay, so these are all the things. So this is how this is the information that I would like to give in this particular video. Please, okay, I hope you like this content. Okay, so more and more videos will be uploading. So please subscribe our channel, like our videos, and share our videos. Thank you.